Hey everyone, today we are going to study about the major landforms of the earth. The earth's surface is not the same everywhere. It has a wide variety of landforms which are different shapes and features on the surface of the earth. Some areas might be flat while others are rugged, like mountains and hills. These landforms are created by two main processes. First one is the internal processes. These happens inside the earth. They cause the earth's surface to move up, that means upliftment, or sink down at different places. This movement is very slow and continuous. Second process is external process. These happens on the earth's surface. They involve the wearing down and rebuilding of the earth's surface. The process of wearing away the land is called erosion. The material removed by erosion is deposited somewhere else, and this process is called deposition. Water, ice and wind carry out these processes. Based on the elevation means height, and slope, landforms are categorized into three main types. First one is mountains, second plateaus, and third plains. Let's see first one, mountains. A mountain is any part of the earth's surface that raises higher than its surroundings. Mountains usually have a small peak, that means top, and a broad base, that is bottom. They are much higher than surrounding areas. In some cases, they can even be higher than the clouds. As you go higher up a mountain, the climate becomes colder. Some mountains have glaciers, which are permanently frozen rivers of ice. Some mountains are even found under the sea. Living in mountain can be difficult because of their harsh climate, and the steep slopes make it hard to grow crops. Now let's see types of mountains. First one is the fold mountains. These are created when two large land masses push against each other, causing the land to fold and raise. Examples include the Himalayas and the Alps. These are usually very high and have sharp peaks. Second type of mountain is the block mountain. These are formed when large areas of land are broken and move vertically. The upliftment blocks are called horst and the lowered blocks are called graben. The Rhine Valley and the Vosges mountains in Europe are examples of the block mountain. Third one is the volcanic mountains. These are formed by volcanic activity. Examples are Mount Kilimanjaro in Africa and Mount Fujiyama in Japan. Now let's see importance of mountains. Mountains are essential for storing water. Many rivers start from glaciers in mountains. The water from mountains is used for irrigation, watering crops and generating hydroelectricity. The valleys and terraces in mountains are ideal for growing crops. Mountains have rich forests that provide fuel fodder and other products like gum and resin. They are also popular tourist destinations for activities like paragliding, skiing and river rafting. Now let's see plateaus. What is the plateau? A plateau is an elevated flat area that stands higher than the surrounding land. It looks like a table with a flat top. Plateaus can be young or old and can have steep sides. The Deccan Plateau in India is one of the oldest plateaus in the world. The East African Plateau in Kenya, Tanzania and Uganda and the Western Plateau of Australia are other examples. The Tibet Plateau is the highest in the world with the elevation of 4,000 to 6,000 meters above sea level. Now let's see importance of plateaus. Plateaus are rich in minerals, making them important for mining. For instance, the African plateau is known for gold and diamond mining. Some plateaus have waterfalls where rivers flow from great heights like the Hundru Falls in the Chota Nagpur Plateau in India. Lava plateaus are rich in black soil which is fertile and good for growing crops. Many plateaus also attract tourists due to their scenic beauty. Now let's see what's the plains. Plains are large, flat areas of land. They are usually no more than 200 meters above sea level and can be extremely level or slightly rolling. Formation of plains. Most plains are formed by rivers and their tributaries. As rivers flow from mountains, they erode means wear away the land and carry the eroded material like stones, sands and silt. When these materials are deposited along the river's course, they form plain. Now let's see what is the importance of plains. Plains are very fertile, making them ideal for farming. Building roads, houses and transports network is easier on plains. Due to these advantages, plains are some of the most densely populated areas in the world. For example, the Indo-Gangetic plains in India are highly populated. Landforms and human life. Different landforms affect how people live. Mountains are difficult to live in due to the harsh climate and steep slopes which make farming and construction challenging. Plains are easier to live in because they offer better conditions for growing crops, building houses and constructing roads. Natural disasters like earthquakes, volcanic eruptions, storms and floods can cause significant destruction on all types of landforms. It's essential to be aware of these risks to minimize damage. We should also use land and water resources wisely, avoiding wasteful practices like building on fertile land or polluting water bodies. It's our responsibility to preserve the earth for future generation. So that's all. This was a very informative video for you all that explains the different types of landforms, their importance and how they affect human lives. That's it for today. We'll meet in next video. Till then, keep learning.